Here are 5 types of headaches and how to get relief, or maybe even get rid of them. Nearly everybody you know has experienced having a headache. Sometimes you can simply let it wear off, or in many cases you should go and see your doctor. In this video you will see a guide to the 5 most common types of headaches, what causes them and how to get rid of them. Headache number 1. The tension headache. The tension headache is the most common headache in the Western world, and most people have had one of these before. Some symptoms for a tension headache are a tight feeling around the eyes. You often get tiny spasms around your forehead and eyes, with severe tension and a heavy dullness feeling that can start in the morning and carry on all through to the nighttime. What causes this type of headache? The main reasons for a tension headache can be a combination of several things. However, in many cases it can be just one of them. Fatigue, severe stress, poor posture, even holding your head in an awkward position for a long time can cause chronic tension headaches. These types of headaches are the most common ones, and they're always associated with head or neck. How you can get rid of a tension headache. Obviously, painkillers are a tremendous help, however, they should generally only be taken as a last resort. If you get tension headaches a lot, and you find them hard to stop, consult your doctor as soon as possible. There are 2 things you can do as soon as you feel one coming on. Try and do some light exercises like stretching your shoulders and neck. Also, try and get yourself outdoors to get some fresh air. Headache number 2. The sinus headache. The sinus headache is primarily caused by sinusitis. With sinusitis you'll get facial swelling and a fever. You'll also have tension around your cheekbones and forehead. Some of the other symptoms associated with the sinus headache are a deep and intense pain around the eyebrows. Also, you can get quite severe pain under the eyes themselves. The pain usually gets stronger when you move your head sharply. This type of headache might also lead to a runny or blocked nose. A sinus headache usually attacks after a severe cold or a strong bout of influenza, and they don't go away easily at all. Relief can be achieved with allergy antihistamines, however, either way, with a sinus headache you really should go and see your doctor, as they'll more than likely prescribe you with an anti-ALX. Headache type number 3, the migraine. It is believed that migraines are caused by a dilation of blood vessels in the brain or a defilement of the metabolic processes. The symptoms that are associated with a migraine headache begin as the migraine takes hold and slowly gets more severe. The hypothesis is that there are 4 main stages to a migraine headache. The first is prodrome, which generally lasts for a couple of days. During this period, you'll have a decreased appetite and feel fatigued and irritable. The second stage is aura. Aura generally lasts for about 30 minutes. What happens in the aura stage is you'll experience some numbness and tingling, and you'll absolutely experience sensitivity to light. In some cases, you may well develop a short-term speech disorder. The third stage, resolution. Resolution can sometimes last up to 24 hours. Again, you'll feel fatigued and will more than likely struggle with what are usually considered easy daily tasks. And finally, the last stage is the headache itself. They might last up to and in some cases 3 to 4 days. This is incredibly uncomfortable as you'll feel severe throbbing in your head. Currently there are no known cures for migraine headaches, however, due to the severity and number of sufferers, doctors have come up with some relief practices that can alleviate some of the pain. With migraine headaches that become too much, you must see a doctor as soon as possible. They'll then be able to assess your situation and provide you with some relief. Headache number 4, cluster headaches. The cluster headache is one of the rarest of headaches and only affects about 2% of people. Cluster headaches are 4 to 5 times more common in men than women. Although the cluster headache fortunately isn't very common, you'll definitely know when you have one. With these types of headaches, you'll experience intense stabbing pains, usually in and around your eyes. Cluster headaches usually develop while you're sleeping, and it's the intense pain that wakes you up. They can last anywhere between 10 minutes to as long as an hour. Sufferers of cluster headaches generally develop soreness around the eyes and have a massive sensitivity to light and develop excess lacrimation. There is no reason for cluster headaches. Scientists are actually quite perplexed as to what causes them. There is a theory that they are linked to disruptions in the body's biological time indexation. And finally, headache number 5, the good old hangover. The chances are, if you've ever consumed large amounts of alcohol at some time, you could have experienced a hangover at least once in your life. One of the most common reasons for a hangover caused by excess alcohol is that it causes blood vessel dilation, and that affects the serotonin levels in your body. It's also suggested that alcohol promotes water loss, and therefore dehydration. Symptoms for a hangover are a throbbing or dull aching pain, tightness, and a feeling of heaviness. To remedy a hangover, take a painkiller and drink large quantities of water. This will rehydrate your body. And most of all, get some quality sleep. Just because hangovers are one of the most common headaches, do not dismiss them. Take them very seriously, and if you don't feel like you're recovering from a hangover, go and see your doctor as soon as possible. Do you suffer with any of these types of headaches? Have you had any of them? And have you got something that has helped you and that might help other sufferers? Please, let us know your thoughts by sharing it in the comments section below. Also, hit the like button and click on subscribe, that way you can stay informed with updates that can improve your health.